everyone, it's Eva and I have been so sick this week. It's terrible. Like, I could not move out of bed, I couldn't function, I couldn't go to school. My life was in my bed, and normally I wouldn't mind that because I love sleep and everything, and I love my bed because it's cozy and warm, it's a nice safe place. But when you've been sleeping for 80% of your time for an entire week, it's terrible. Not to mention, I have the worst immune system. True story, if you even walked with me outside and you had the most mild cold, I would get slapped with that 10 times worse within 3 days. Like, bed sick slap. It's a really hard slap. That's how bad my immune system is, and that's how much I hate being sick. But then also, it's also the season where everybody gets sick. So I'm like, alright, we can all share the pain together. And also, I was like, well, I mean, if I'm making big batches of food, and I do remember vividly a long time ago that there was a comment asking about videos of food that I make when I'm sick. And a warning, like a really, really big warning, these recipes or the things that I eat are extremely plain. Why? Because one, I am in bed and I'm sick and I don't want to move, but I do want to eat food because I know I have to eat food or else I'm gonna die. Two, I don't like meal prepping. I don't like eating the same thing every single time, so I'd rather have something plain that I can dress up in any way and just have a different flavor every single time. So that's about that. Just don't complain to me when you're like, oh, these recipes are so plain, blah blah blah. Well, those are the benefits. Like, hey, it's not eating the same thing every day if you're flavoring it differently. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, if you're sick or not, I hope you get better and you don't suffer as much as I do every time I get sick. And let's just get right into these recipes. Alright, so let's start off with breakfast, and as you guessed it, when you don't feel like eating solid foods, you want mush. So here is some oatmeal, and there's no real like measurements or anything. All it is just oatmeal, rolled oats, plain stuff, plus some hot water. All you have to do is just mix it up with some honey and you have some plain oatmeal. Now, how do you customize this so it's different every day? Well, the most obvious one to start off with would have to be cinnamon, and if you do want to add some baked apples, if you're really up to moving around that much, then add that in as well. Another option would be just different varieties of some frozen fruits, and yeah, you have some different options to choose from. This is the most obvious, and it is congee. I have this so often when I'm sick. All it really is just some rice and some water, maybe about 5 times more water. You can add more water if you want. Let it simmer on the stove until it's the right consistency, and you have it. Now, I really like congee because the customizations is endless. You can always try anything from some seaweed, deep-fried onions, pickled vegetables, soy sauce, sesame oil, lime juice, or a preserved egg. You can have it all at once if you want, but I find that kind of overwhelming, so 1 or 2 things at once is ideal. As for drinks, I like to warm myself if I'm cold, so I just like to start off with some nice steaming hot water, and all I add in is some ginger and lime juice. If my throat feels dry, then I'll add a big dollop of honey and just let it dissolve in. And of course, you have to drink a lot of water, so just chug that stuff down. If I'm not feeling for water, then I'll go for some orange juice. And finally, the last thing that I do snack on is pudding, because pudding is the best dessert you could possibly have when you're sick, because it's mushy, it's creamy, you don't have to do much work, and it tastes good. It satisfies your sweet tooth. Alright, so that's my meal plan for when I'm sick. I want you to comment down below and let me know what you like eating when you're sick, and don't forget to like this video if you did enjoy it, and subscribe for more videos. I'll see you all next time. Bye!